I'm CinnamonToastKen.
And I'm Buff Pro.
And today we're watching Chris Hansen, True Blue Network, Takedown. Hooah! This one you guys have actually asked us to watch several times. It is titled The Second Worst Predator we filmed. Second.
I wonder who the first is.
Well, that's what I was thinking of. There's some bad ones.
Yeah.
I don't know who they do consider the worst one. I always thought it was like the Schmiegel looking guy they got off of that, like they had like the Jeff Soko one or whatever, like the pizza guy. Then they had like the other dude that had like the weird hair and like he's like, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was always the murder kit guy.
Yeah, that was the old one. Yeah.
No,
the worst.
Rested
That's
guy.
the one, Dave. That's the one. The arrested guy.
Rested.
All right, let's see what's going on with this one.
But even I was shocked by the man who walked in the door on this night. A chatter has been talking with 54-year-old Brian from the Chicago area.
All right.
Captain Terry.
Brian's already got that look about him. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that. Like there's something lurking underneath, like skin deep, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm kind of a nice guy, but you kind of get like a weird vibe from him, you know?
Yeah, he's probably even got like a smell and an aura about him, you know? Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, he's got his like gray ponytail, you know, and he's probably like extra short and has a lot of, you know, he's probably like an incel on the internet.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, women, they only want bad boys, not me. I'm a good guy. I treat them nice. That's why I'm after underage girls.
He said that he's had other sexual experiences with virgins.
Yes.
He's bringing condoms.
Yes, multiple condoms, yes.
Is it strange that somebody would drive that far for this kind of a liaison?
Well, it is strange, but it does happen.
14-year-old, he's been with other virgins.
To let you know, this is not his first rodeo. This guy, tase him!
And I'll go ahead and call this out too. I think that like any dude that like focuses on a fact whether like a virgin or not, is already on a slippery slope. You know, it's like why is that like a? I need her to be pure. Like what is this, like the 1800s or something? Like,
Yeah, I don't get it.
no other man but me, so she doesn't have anything else to compare it to. I'll be the best thing ever. It's like a manipulation thing. It's strange. If you're one of those dudes, just know it's strange. And all the girls definitely think so, okay?
What do you do here in 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
All right, let's get ready.
Okay.
The strike team gets in place, and my team has all the cameras ready to roll.
Flower cam, baby.
Called out in the Flower Pro right by the aloe vera, you know? Got probably a microphone in the other bush over there.
Yeah, the little chia pet plant.
I watch as Brian enters carrying what looks to be not one, but 2 overnight bags. But the only sleepover he'll be having tonight is in a county jail cell.
He's planning on staying for a while, man.
I wonder what's in those bags.
Well, my mind's wandering, you know? I
Yeah.
thought of like a movie, like he comes in there and, you know, parents get home, they get murdered.
Oh,
He takes the house over.
gosh.
Now, maybe he just brought over his, like his PlayStation or something. No,
No, that could be,
He's
yeah.
got some gaming in, right? He's brought his computer as well. You know, got a raid tonight. Got to be there.
Apprehend Brian before he can even reach the decoy.
Wait! Put your hands up, right there. Put your
Got him.
hands up. Drop your bag. Drop your bag. How you doing? Oh, wow. How are you? I'm doing okay.
Oh, he's so
Smiling.
so happy to be here.
Hi, I'm doing fine. I've already armed the bomb. Gosh, this guy seems sinister,
You
dude.
guys caught me in my nice shirt, my Abercrombie and Fitch shirt. You know, this one's
I'm just creep AF.
Out of Brian's sight line, I listen in to what he tells detectives.
Chris look like Batman. Justice.
He doesn't know Chris lurks in the dark.
So sinister.
Brian recognizes me immediately.
Oh my goodness. I had a conversation with someone about you.
You did?
Who? Please do tell.
Yeah. Who was
Who are they
that, by the
talking
way?
to? There's somebody.
We'll get to him next.
You're right. He's probably the next guy on the way.
How old are you?
54.
What was your plan here tonight, Brian?
Oh man, this is on TV.
Oh man,
This is my big shot.
I'm about to impress everybody.
God.
I'm about to become one of the most memorable guys on the show right now. Yeah. This is my chance, my time to shine. Yes, Brian, let it all hang out.
God.
I looked down at the title again as I said that, and it's Big Daddy Brian. Ain't nobody called this dude Big Daddy unless they're like an underage girl, because like no grown person's gonna look at this guy and be like, oh yeah, Big Daddy.
Right. God. And then I hope he's not a daddy, actually. You know what I mean? Like, it's freaking creep. Yeah.
She was 14, correct? Mm-hmm. And you brought bags with condoms.
I brought bags because
Condoms. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Sure. But there were condoms, spermicide, lubricant, Plan B to prevent a pregnancy.
Yeah, for anyone that,
Yeah.
That's just my normal bag, Chris. You know, every time I go out the house, you know, they call me Big Daddy Brian. You know, it just, women just throw themselves at me, you know. I'm a bit of a stud. If you see my shirt here, it's pretty nice.
Right. Jeez.
It's bad. There's no comparison really. I'm over here thinking like, what's better with the guys who don't bring anything or the dude who comes fully prepared for any instance?
Right.
Like, I brought 60 condoms. I got Plan B just in case one happens to break, or, you know, we get a little extra freaky. I got some spermicide. I got some lube. I got flowers. I got, you know, like, and so like my thought process at first was like, I guess that's better. No, none of it's better.
None of it's better. Right, exactly. None of it. It's all
either way.
Stop being here.
It's a trap. Either way. My gosh. But anyway, yeah, that's his walk around look. That's just like what he keeps in his fanny pack, you know?
Dude, I can't stop getting like super villain vibes from this dude. Like it's like this dude seems like I don't know. He's like sinister or something.
I think it's because he looks like he probably actually is intelligent.
Right.
To an extent, right?
Maybe.
And so he's already kind of started his word game. It's whatever. All right, let's keep going.
Because if you're going to be with anybody,
right,
you should protect yourself and or the other person from an unwanted pregnancy, regardless of age.
So you were worried there might be an unwanted pregnancy from your meeting with a 14-year-old girl?
No.
Then, Brian, why would you bring all this stuff?
Because I bring it with me when I go out
everywhere
to meet
you go.
25-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everywhere he goes. This is his walk around bag. I knew where he was going as soon as he started being like, oh, you know, it's just this is legal to have, Chris. With this intent? Nah. I literally ask anyone at work, you know, the HR manager, especially, they know.
Especially the HR manager.
And he's also kind of doing like the he knows exactly what Chris is talking about, but he's like, the what? No, the exhaustion tactics where you have to keep repeating. Yeah.
Why so what, Chris? Why so serious? He's a villain.
Do you have an attraction to younger girls?
No.
But you admitted having sex with other underage girls, one in Michigan and another in Ohio, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to their parents' home?
He saw Chris, knew this was going to be recorded, right? And then it's just like, yeah, man, 2 more. At least, you know, like, I gotta sound like the biggest scumbag in the world.
Well, regardless of where it came from, like they know it, and he mentions it, and the guy like sits there and like takes a minute before he says anything because he's already in like deny everything mode.
Yeah,
and he's like, no, actually, I did say that. Yeah. Dang, man, got me.
He seems to be at a loss for words, realizing he's being busted.
You went to their home.
Oh man, they already got the cameras out too. This guy doesn't get like the reveal later. He's got they're set up. They got the the shotgun mic over there. Yeah.
The gimbal right in his face.
I like that. I mean, it's the most comfortable place to hold the gimbal, but it is. I understand, but at the same time,
bad timing. Bad timing.
It's just
You had sex in the car. You had sex in the house. You had sex. Where did you have sex?
Oh, Chris, I never kiss and tell.
Sorry, this is kind of surreal.
Well, it's a little bit surreal for me, to be honest with you.
Sorry, it's so surreal. You know, I gotta change the subject real quick. Anyway, how are you doing?
Sorry, Chris, I'm just starstruck.
Can't believe it's really you. You're so handsome right now.
Batman.
Did you get a haircut? Yeah. You're so tall.
He is pretty tall.
All right, serious.
Here we go.
We're supposed to be shocking.
Did you give her a Plan B pill afterwards? Just to make sure.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, you gave her a Plan B pill.
But
was she a virgin?
I don't know.
You don't know. Because you talk about how to care for a virgin in the conversation leading up to your visit tonight.
So can you see how this, the repetitious behavior we have here, and I'm supposed to believe that you just walk around with this bag all over the place.
Unless she's just super creep. He probably does. He's that bad. He probably does. It's his victim bag.
So what I've been sitting like staring and thinking is like considering should I say it or not is because it's like what girl of any age would want Big Daddy Brian here?
Right.
But then I started thinking about you have victims, you have people that were groomed, and you have all these ways that predators are predators and prey, and they're not called predators because it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet kind of thing. It's like they go and they pursue these people or pay for it or something. So, yeah, just the fact that this dude even has 2 other times he admitted to, maybe proudly,
right,
is shocking to me. And maybe even proof of him being quite manipulative, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But maybe he gave her a Plan B, so it's just out there. Good thing he had his bag that he always has with him just in case.
Good thing the 14-year-old's not having a baby. Freaking sicko.
Virgins that I have met have been 18 and 19.
Okay, but tonight it was 14. And you say in the chat something to...
Again, what's going on here with this dude? Is he trying to be like a sugar daddy or something? Does he got money or what? Even 18, 19-year-olds they're 18, 19-year-old virgins. I'm just out here just getting all the virgins. Every woman wants their first time to be with a guy like me. Look at me. Okay, yeah, whatever. It's just it's weird. There's something more there, and it's probably even worse than it seems.
And you talk about the other virgins with whom you had sex, saying they were very satisfied. Are you particularly skilled at taking the virginity of young women?
No.
Again, I'm just thinking about when you're spitting your game, yo girl, I've smashed so many other girls and they were so happy. You could be next.
But only virgins like you.
What woman, what person actually is going to be like, oh yeah, I would love to just be an old notch on the belt.
Yeah, can I?
What an honor.
It sounds like you've had a lot of experience.
No, I believe 4.
4.
He just doubled his underage count?
Oh yeah. All those other girls I've been with in my 50-something years of life, extremely satisfied. That's why I'm still single. Because you see, I'm something like Leonardo DiCaprio. After they've reached a certain age, then I can no longer be interested. And unfortunately, for him, it's after their virginity is gone, I guess. He just can no longer be. I don't know. Like, it's just... Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio catches strays over here. But that's weird too. His whole thing, once they're 25 or so, I don't remember what age it is.
Really?
20, yeah, have you never heard of that? Oh my gosh, dude. Let me... Yeah, the age limit. All of his girlfriends, 25 is the age limit. Yeah.
Wow! He still keeps going up.
Yeah.
But that number won't.
They don't ever go up.
Wow.
Just after they get about, at 25, you gotta work his way back down.
Wow.
That's like this picture right here. No, don't turn 25. You're so sexy. Ah.
Oh.
You gotta go to the know your meme page, and it's like back in it's pointed out in 2016, and
wow.
Still going strong, I guess. Anyway.
Well, how would you feel if somebody came into your home with Plan B pills, condoms, lubricants, spermicide, a vape pen with, marijuana, and tried to have sex with one of your children? How would you feel about that?
I would not be pleased with that.
Okay, so why is it okay for you to do it?
Well, the 20-year-old.
Okay,
go ahead.
When they were underage.
Oh, yeah. No.
No, you would.
He's like purposely being ignorant.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing 20, I wouldn't. I don't want anybody weird in my house, It's
it's my home.
I live there,
Jeez,
man, come on. The weaponized ignorance. Yeah.
Chris ain't gonna let him get away with it though. Chris is too good.
I feel like Chris is pretty frustrated with him already, though.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, guy, come on.
It's not okay.
It's not okay. Then why did you do it, Brian?
I don't know. I guess. Why?
Why?
I'm assuming I was lonely. And
You're lonely. But there's
Speaking about myself in the third person, I would assume I was lonely. I'll sit there and not answer the question and then ask the question. Is that the question that you wanted to ask me? Oh, okay. Jesus.
No,
in
I
fact, you
understand.
are a serial predator. You came here tonight for a 14-year-old, and you admittedly had sex with two 15-year-olds.
Doing it once is
You've done
predator.
it at least twice. Mm-hmm. And you were going to do it again a third time here.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, Brian. But you
No, I'm
wrong.
sorry.
Okay, Brian. Okay, tase him.
Serial predator. Oh, jeez.
God.
It's so like, I don't know, I'm shook down to my roots here, Usually they come in, but I've never done it before. I was just coming to like hang out, watch football. Kevin sent me, whatever they say. And this guy's like, I did it twice, but not this time. This time was different.
Yeah, not necessarily yet.
It's
I had to murder everybody first. He's got these cold eyes, man. Like, this guy creeps me out.
It's like when like women go to the police for like creepy dudes stalking them. Like the police don't really do anything until like something happens.
Right.
And it's like he's playing into that. It's like,
Nothing's happened yet, Chris.
nothing happened. So how can you assume that I had the intention to happen, even though this chat log says that I did, and the items that I walk around with all the time, admittedly used on underage girls. Yeah, I mean, where's the pattern here? I don't understand.
You've done it before. You brought the stuff.
I bring the stuff just as a practice anyways.
You looked all excited when you walked in here.
I was excited because I just got off the road for 4.5 hours.
You drove for 4.5 hours. What did you drive 4.5 hours for? You drove for drove 4.5 hours just to talk you out of it. Don't do it.
Not necessarily, Chris. Okay, I had 4.5 hours to decide.
Really think about it. I even talked to a guy about you before I left, man. I hope Chris Hansen's out there. It's gonna be crazy.
He helped me stay awake on the phone. You know what I mean? I talked to him for about 2 hours about this.
Jesus.
I mean, there's no reason to parse words. We know what you're up to. Fuck me now, Daddy.
That's usually what
you say.
The older ones, yeah. So
Fuck me now, Daddy.
That's my normal greeting, I said that to everybody, Didn't you hear me walking? Like when you guys started putting me, Chris Hansen walked in, I was like, "F me now, Daddy." You didn't hear that?
14-year-old girl. That's okay.
no.
Well, you said it.
I typed it, yes.
You typed it.
Oh yeah, I typed. See, it's different. It's just role play.
That was with my fingers, not my voice. Not my voice box.
Don't you understand? The keyboard warrior. I can just say whatever I want to. Nothing will ever happen to me. It's fine. It's fine.
It's in the
I assumed
chat.
I was being punked anyways, honestly.
You thought you were being punked.
Oh, he knew it was going to happen.
Oh, he thought it was Ashton, though. He thought it was Ashton.
That's
Kutcher.
why he drove 4 hours.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
that makes sense now. He's like, oh my God, Ashton Kutcher, I better get all the condoms and the Plan B and the spermicide. I don't want him to get pregnant. What would our child look like?
Thought I was being punked. There's no way it's Chris Hansen, though. It's wrong show.
I mean, just the face like that right now. Like,
Do you know how many guys I've interviewed over the years?
Yeah, a ton, because I've seen your program.
You've seen the program.
Oh, yeah.
And what did you think of the program?
I thought it was disgusting,
Disgusting.
but yet
You're on the program.
I'm on the program.
no, that's not what he means, Dane. he means he thinks Chris Hansen's disgusting.
That's right.
How dare
I've
you?
seen your film crew. They hide cameras in the toilets and garbage cans.
How dare you persecute my people, Chris Hansen?
But you did consummate with the girl in Michigan who was 15
It's documented down. She come to meet at the hotel.
at the hotel. Did you pay her money?
No. And I think in her past, she'd been with other people.
And why does a 15-year-old girl want to be with a 54-year-old guy?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
Did you groom her?
No, sir.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he even threw her to the butt. Like talking about, there's a pretty long bit there. But they're talking about like making the connection with the other girls that he's like, you know, it's documented down that he's been with that are underage, and how like making the case if he's going to do it the third time. He's like, no. But yeah, she came to a hotel room with him. But she'd been with a lot of other guys.
Oh yeah.
Chris, she
Not
was
the same Chris.
Chris, she was a hoe. Let me tell you. All right, yeah. She wasn't no virgin. But you'd have to ask her why, because nobody knows why.
Yeah, I didn't groom her. I just stay in contact with her and try to plan it more.
Yeah.
And did you stay in touch with this girl?
As mentioned, yes.
You did stay in touch. And does she go to high school?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I know what high school she goes to. You know, she's just one of my regular calls. You know.
Yeah. I feel like if this dude like 30 years.
if this guy gets weekend jail like that other dude does.
Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
And how long did you talk to these girls online before you actually went to go visit them?
Because we were on an app, like casual or down, like a regular hookup app. I would probably say 4 days. I mean, between like
4 days.
Because it's not like you're able to like message instantly necessarily.
Casual or down?
Just clicked on recent, and boy, overpriced. Nobody ever responded after ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Most accounts are fake.
Catfish and predators.
2 different ones say it's a scam. How wild of a story. If he's still the virgin,
Right?
and he's in there bragging like, yeah, I've been with two others, you know. I mean, I hope they don't exist. But just like, and he's in this situation, he's doubling down. 100%. I'm not the opinion of whether or not he's a virgin is like more important than his freedom.
It's freedom, right?
Oh.
He sends a riddle, but I had already figured it out.
What did you mean by this 2 times 14 plus 2 times 15?
Well, as we discussed in the communication, they were actually the 15-year-olds.
They were 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a riddle for her to guess your age. It was discussion about how many other underage girls with whom you've had
I
sex.
guess, in a sense, knowing that what we were discussing was wrong. So, yeah.
He's over here using code.
I told you, dude. He's a villain. He's the Riddler.
Riddle me this, Chris.
The Riddler
God.
diddler.
Oh, it's awful.
Married someone that was a narcissist, had narcissistic.
She's a narcissist. And you're out here trying to have sex
unfortunately-
with the underage girls, and she's the narcissist?
I mean,
Right.
as friends, and that's something that happened early on.
They're going through like his job. He's an engineer. He develops products. He was married. I think they got divorced when they say when he was 29 or 29 years, something like that. So yeah, I guess they had three kids. But it's because that she had narcissistic tendencies. She was a narcissist.
Yeah, made him grow apart.
Yeah.
Why does it say Big Daddy on your Cash App?
The first person I had met was after leaving the relationship. That's the verbiage that she used.
It was what? I'm sorry, I missed it.
The daddy part.
The daddy.
Yeah.
She was into the daddy thing.
I assume it's kind of common. I don't know.
He's like, whoa, miss me with that there, guy.
It's kind of common for women to just call him daddy, you know.
I always thought the daddy thing was weird.
It is.
I don't like it was such a it was like everywhere. Like I don't know what 5 years ago or something like that. It was like oh dad. I was like oh, God, gross. Like there's enough freaking like implied incest.
Right, dude,
Online already. Like. So yeah, his Cash App was Big Daddy because I don't know how years ago before Cash App existed, some girl called him that, and I guess he still thinks fondly of it enough to make that his
Cash App account.
Yeah.
Are you into that sort of thing, the daddy thing?
Not
Who is
necessarily,
that? Who is that handsome guy back there? Look at that. Goodness
Who is
gracious.
that? I wonder if they just have like stock photos that they bring to every sting, you know what I'm saying? And just like, all right, we're throwing this up in this house.
Like blown out like there's the devil back there. Like, yeah, you're going to hell. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Plan B pills.
Yep.
You've got condoms.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Quest bars. Is that for energy during your big sexual adventure tonight?
No, it's because I'm on a keto program.
You're on a keto.
Oh, he's on
Oh, gotcha.
Look at Chris like, please. Quest bars. That's because I had to drive for 4 hours. I get hungry, you know? Starving, man.
God. Takes a lot of dedication to be this sick, Chris. Come on.
He was, I don't know where he's going with like the plan B. He's like, oh, well, one of the 20-year-olds that I met, I got those, and those are just leftovers.
Yeah. She didn't need them.
I thought maybe she needed like 2 or 3, you know, because but then lucky me, you know, I just had some more. So I always carry some extras.
And then the vape.
Mm-hmm.
So that's THC, weed.
There could be 2 vapes. One might be nicotine. The other one is, it would be a vape.
Is that for you or for the girl?
I bought some for me actually to use from last year, but I literally don't smoke it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He just carries it around with him.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Just in case someone else might need some.
I got that one.
I don't smoke it.
Chris, I got that one last year. You don't want to hit that. Trust me. Blah. It's stale.
So
Once in a while.
you brought it for the girl.
No, I just bring
Well,
it
who's
with me.
going to
He
smoke?
actually has a good point. He's like, I don't smoke it. Why'd you bring it?
Yeah.
For her?
Brian, what do you think should happen to you?
Should get counseling, number one.
Counseling, and what else?
I guess whatever there's legal repercussions, it's going to happen.
It's a crime what you
It
did
is,
here.
absolutely.
The chat was a crime.
I always love this part. What do you think should happen to you? I should talk to someone and whatever. I'm not going to say arrested because I may manifest it or something.
Right.
How much engineering are you going to be able to do in prison?
Unfortunately, this is going to be very difficult on me.
Yeah, difficult on you. What do you think it was going to be on those girls?
It's going to be
I don't know. God.
Lord.
I hate this guy.
Lord.
I really, really can't stand this guy.
And I've dealt with a lot of guys who've done this in a lot of different stories. Stories you've seen. And so the question I have for you is, aren't those stories a deterrent?
A little indigestion on that one.
It wasn't a deterrent for you tonight.
not for communicating with someone tonight, no.
No, it didn't stop me from communicating with him. No, that's all I did.
I typed with my fingers, as was noted,
As is documented.
as is documented.
But you came ready,
I came
prepared.
with the normal stuff that I would normally bring with me when I regular.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
They got like the eerie music in the background. They crunk it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh boy, what's it going to say? So far the same thing.
So are you wired this way? Did something happen to you?
This is over the line.
And no insight as to what goes on in your mind to make you do this?
I don't know.
Well, I think you're going to have a lot of time to figure it out.
Unfortunately, yes.
So creepy.
He really is, dude.
Part that I'm laughing at is that he wants to tell the parts of the story that may make him look sympathetic, but then not say anything that could be used against him.
Right, incriminating at all.
right. Yeah, he's like anything that has to do with his purpose of being here, like all the things that show the intent of what he was going to do. Nah, I was just talking. What about the sex stuff? I could have left it out, but it happened. You know, it's like it's there. All of it was there, and then he shows up and he's got all the stuff in his bag. Like, what?
4.5 hours later, dude.
The judge is going to be like, oh, This is Brian. This is just normal.
Oh, yeah. Come on, dude. This is Big Daddy Brian here.
He's an engineer. He's a smart guy, you know, and a stud. He's on keto, man. He's losing weight, looking sexier by the day. Look at that ponytail. Woo! Man, between that ponytail and that hairline, he just can't keep the ladies off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing he's got all that protection because he would just be like Elon Musk running around here with kids with every woman he meets.
What do you think it's going to take to stop you from doing it again, though?
This is it.
You know,
I mean, at some point, it's like if you step over the line on anything, there's got to be some event that brings you back, right?
do you think
This is his moment. He's bringing him back. He's learned his lesson here. 50-something years old. They finally taught an old dog a new trick to not be a creep, not be a predator.
All
Yeah.
right.
This is what it took to snap him out of it. Consequences, apparently. Because the law didn't do it.
Right.
But getting caught did.
And what do you say to those other two girls, the 15-year-olds with whom you had sex?
I'd have to say for one of them, I explained to her everything that this wasn't right, but
You did it anyway.
We did.
And what about
I
the
would
other?
say I'm sorry,
You're sorry.
and I would hope that they would not entertain meeting other people like that.
So I like that. That's not something that's brought up hardly ever. Is like, what about? I mean, well, because they never admit to doing it.
Right,
Right. Like ever. There's like, oh, this other girl is like, do you feel bad about your victims? Have you ever considered that? And usually one of them, the other one,
The other one that wasn't a virgin.
yeah.
And for the other two cases, you've admitted.
Well, there's the two cases. Period.
See,
I hate him.
there's only the other two cases. This was not a case. You guys just caught me finally, put her into my reign of terror, but I wasn't gonna do nothing because I didn't do anything. Yeah, whatever, man.
Let me ask you something, because this is disturbing to me, and I was hoping it wasn't true. The necklace you got on, tell me about it.
One of the people,
One of the 14-year-old girls gave you the necklace.
15, gave me the
Okay,
necklace.
you're not going to get to keep that.
Okay, thank you.
He's got his trophy on.
Oh. Yeah. Take that off of him. Yeah, you don't get to keep that.
It's a piece of jewelry that I was just kept to wear because I don't have a necklace.
That one of your victims gave you. That's pretty twisted, bro.
Is it?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
You tell me.
I just took it as a gift from.
Yeah, it's just a gift. I just like it, dude.
Oh my gosh. This guy is the worst.
Yeah.
This guy's the worst.
Because it was Christmas time, and I'm like, okay.
Christmas time.
I mean, that's when she shipped the gift.
She sent it to you after you had sex with her. And you were wearing this tonight.
Sent him a gift. Didn't groom her, definitely.
Yeah, no.
That didn't happen. Trust.
So to anybody who doubts there are girls out there who can be manipulated into being sexually exploited, you say it happens all the time. Those girls are out there.
In that context, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Well, what
as
other
you-
context is there to be in?
I mean, you can. I mean,
Well,
I guess-
the one that includes me, Chris, in that context, as long as I'm not. Yeah, it happens all the time, except for when I talk to him. It's
Yeah, 'cause it's different.
different. Look at the cop beside him. He's just like,
Yeah.
about to get him.
Tase him.
for these two instances, it was like discussing with him for months. Like, do you know what you're doing? Blah blah. You know what I mean?
Months.
Like,
He said 4 days earlier.
Wow.
You thought I forget? I talked to him on that dating app. 4 days, maybe months. I talked to him for months. Do you know what we're doing? No, they're
fall in love.
and they're
Chris.
talking like he's talking in the other chat to her. Like, I didn't groom anybody. I didn't manipulate no one.
Dude.
You seem to be making a rational, well thought out decision. How could a 14-year-old girl make a
legally, they're not able to.
Right.
By the law says
so
they
you were
cannot.
grooming? You were grooming.
I guess in a sense, if you want to.
Yeah, no, you were grooming.
In a sense, in your words.
It has been documented.
Yeah. We got pretty good at this.
I
picked up on all this pretty early on.
yeah.
With what little knowledge we have of what the he's been saying to everyone, it's like, yeah. Like, how does this work? It's got to be grooming.
This guy's freaking sick, man.
A serial predator. His words,
He
not
is.
mine.
Yeah, exactly. Serial predator.
His words.
I am worn out. Can you imagine?
Me too.
Right, same, Chris.
Me too. Good gracious. I am tired.
Brian was indicted by a grand jury and charged with 2 felonies. Importuning, which is the act of soliciting a minor to engage in sexual activity, and possession of criminal tools. Law enforcement agencies are currently looking into Brian's other 2 possible victims, and maybe more.
So they say he had a jury and he was found guilty. Okay.
And they're looking into the other cases, so good. Stack this stuff up. Lock this man away, tase him, let him be spoon food for somebody else for all I care. This guy's got to go.
Yeah, this one right here, this very first comment. When the Predator is so creepy that you feel like a weirdo just for watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Yeah.
Wow.
Leave a like, leave a comment, do all that cool stuff. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. So toast my friends. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.